going on, people? I want to thank whoever liked my last video, whoever liked it and got me all this attention and these subscribers. Thank you. Now, let me just tell you right now, I don't really care much about subscribers. I appreciate who comes on my videos and they watch me. If you get through just half of the video, that's appreciated as well. If you can sit through me talking for that long period of time, thank you. But really, this is not about subscribers for me. It's about leaving something behind if anything were to happen to me. Like, let's just say I had a cop just pop my ass one day. I had some racist cop just decide to kill me, or I'm at work and some nut ass coworker decided to just spray the job up with bullets and I get killed. I want something to be left behind for me to be heard, especially with my childhood. I want my criticism of how I was raised, I want that to be heard. Because I know damn well if I put out a book, no one's going to really read it unless it's published by one of the big companies like Penguin or Oprah approves of it. It's not really going to get a lot of attention. So this is like, and people don't read much today. So it's better that I put it on YouTube. But this is like a diary, because I'm not really talking about nothing most of the time. It's just me just ranting and just giving my opinion on shit. But yeah. If you didn't know, today is Juneteenth. It is a federal holiday. And I'm going to be honest with you. Holidays take time to like actually be accepted by everybody. You can't expect everybody to celebrate something like Juneteenth after 3 years. Like that, like I think the appropriate amount of time for a holiday to be accepted would be 100 to 300 years the most. That's when it's actually, because everybody that wasn't around when it was first started, they have to accept it because it's like a custom. It's like it's a tradition. You can't expect everybody. If Marion Barry had a holiday, right, and his holiday consisted of crack pipes and prostitutes, right, and that sounds fun to some people, it would take some time for everybody to get used to the fact that a mayor that smoked crack has a holiday. Like Dr. King's holiday was not recognized as a day that it was observed by all 50 states until about 2000, because it was like 1986 he got the holiday, but not every state recognized it. I remember Chris Rock did a stand-up special talking about if Dr. King's holiday wasn't recognized in Alabama, but it was like if Elvis had if Elvis Presley had a holiday, it would be like the fucking second fucking coming of Jesus Christ. Like it would be like a second Christmas, like big fat white guys jumping down chimneys with Elvis jumpsuits on, giving out Quaaludes. Like that would be like the second Christmas. But I don't expect everybody to get on board with this. Let me just tell you right now, I have an old channel that I was locked out of, and I showed you on that channel, I had a newspaper called the Metro. The Philly Metro is the free newspaper that I used to find. So I used to have this obsession with collecting books and newspapers. I was a mad hoarder. Still am a little bit. Well, I would collect the Metro because I used to work downtown till I got my ass beat. I used to work downtown and I would collect. It would always be when I would get off on Walnut Locust. It would always be like a newspaper near the steps because it was the morning time, and I would just collect them. And then on June 19th, 2019, there was a and that's kind of funny. 06, 19, like 16, what that, it don't mean nothing. But I had a newspaper and it was talking about, it wasn't talking about Juneteenth at all. It was talking about some damn fucking play for cats. I think that's what it was about. It was on my old channel. But let me tell you right now, this holiday was this was a holiday just thrown in the mix with the rest of the shit that they did 4 years ago with the syrup bottles and the racist books and the racist movies, the racist mascots, all the things, everything that they revamped in society that they classified as racist, they threw in this holiday as well. It was a way just to get people to shut up. Nothing has really changed in 4 years since the civil unrest. Nothing has changed at all. But this holiday was like the icing on the cake. Now, some people with good jobs, you may have gotten paid today for not working. I myself didn't, but because we had off today. But point I'm making is this: if they really gave a damn about us, they would do, and I'm not asking for reparations, but they would do what is the very obvious that would end all oppression. I'm not making this a video about complaining about anything. I'm just saying, if they really gave a damn about black people, they would do what exactly it is that they feel we need. Well, that they know we need. They give you what they feel that you need. What they'll give you something just to shut up for a little bit. Like, you know how you give a baby pacifier, or like give them a little cookie or a juice box. That's basically what this holiday was given for. I'm not saying the origins of the holiday. I'm not saying that, because there are holidays you don't need the government to tell you when to celebrate something. You could just use that. You could observe that day yourself. I'm saying that everything came at a certain time. You know, I call it the George Floyd effect. It's like you yourself shouldn't look at other people to not support a brand called Aunt Your Mama. I always found something wrong with that. Like Tom and Jerry, for example. I always wondered, why did they depict black women in these cartoons as mammies? Now, that lady on Tom and Jerry reminded me of my aunt a little bit. You know, that because they never showed her face. They just showed her legs or her arms. She had big ass arms. She would smack Tom in the face if he was fucking up. And it's like, I found something wrong with that as a kid. You know, now they're doing away with it now. They're not playing that shit now. But you yourself should decide when you don't want to support something. You shouldn't allow society to tell you, oh, this is offensive, we need to cancel this. No, you decide yourself when something isn't suitable or appropriate to support.